Really is. We accept.
Ripley accepting on behalf of Asuka.
I'm not sure Asuka agreed with that assessment, but nonetheless, Asuka and Rhea Ripley somehow have to coexist here tonight on Raw.
The Raw Women's Champion set to team up with her WrestleMania opponent, who earlier today, Rhea Ripley was preparing for this match.
Excuse me, Rhea.
What?
How do you plan on coexisting with your tag team partner, Asuka, after you flipped a table on top of her last week?
I'm not going to say anything about my strategies. I know exactly what I'm doing. The question here is, does Asuka? And as for coexisting, we're going to have to get along tonight against Nia and Shayna. Otherwise, we're going to get ripped apart. And Asuka probably wants some sort of payback, but she's going to have to wait until this Sunday at WrestleMania.
Joe, to the point of Rhea Ripley, how does Asuka keep her composure tonight teaming with the Nightmare?
Well, obviously she's going to need to keep her composure and poise, because the big goal is WrestleMania, and your opponent is walking down that aisle right now.
And our tag team partner from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley, she is bold, she is brash, she is unafraid.
And I'm sure Ripley will get an added boost with this news. As broken earlier today by Loudwire, Ash Costello of New Year's Day will perform Rhea's brutality live as she enters this Sunday to face Asuka. But Joe, right now it looks like Rhea is completely ignoring her WrestleMania opponent.
Oh, and I love that, Tom. I mean, Rhea Ripley obviously playing the game at a very high level, and she's renting space in Asuka's head.
This Sunday at WrestleMania, Ripley and Asuka collide for the Raw Women's title. But up next, they battle the Women's Tag Team Champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. This match is next on Raw. Tonight, Monday Night Raw is presented by DQ. Happy tastes good. We're set for tag team action, but right now WrestleMania opponents in the ring. The Raw Women's Champion Asuka staring down Rhea Ripley, who has yet to make eye contact with the Empress. Now, however, if you're just joining us, I want to take you back to what happened before the break, the situation between The Miz, John Morrison, and Bad Bunny's $3 million Bugatti.
Oh, this is for the World Cities and Pueblos.
And The Miz ambushing Bad Bunny from behind.
Miz and Morrison trying to reaffirm that Bad Bunny does not belong around these parts.
You want to mess with me? You want to mess with me? Welcome to the WWE. This is what happens when you disrespect us. This is what happens when you play with us.
I don't respect your car, and I don't respect you. I ruined your $3.6 million car, and I'm gonna ruin you at WrestleMania.
Get out of here! Hey, what are you guys doing? Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
And we're going to be following this developing story throughout the night here on Monday Night Raw.
In the meantime, I don't know how it's going to happen, but Rhea Ripley and Asuka must be on the same page for their opponents.
And their opponents. First, she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Shayna Baszler. And her tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by Reginald, Nia Jax.
Now, gentlemen, we talked about what's coming up this Sunday at WrestleMania, the Raw Women's title match. Asuka Asuka versus Rhea Ripley, but there is a situation that's developed surrounding the women's tag team titles that Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are going to have to pay attention to. It's been established that this Saturday night at WrestleMania, we'll see a tag team turmoil match with these teams from both Raw and SmackDown. The match starts with two teams. After one team is eliminated, another one enters the match. This continues until all teams have competed. The last team remaining will challenge the champions on Sunday night at WrestleMania.
Indeed, the stakes just got raised. Whoever walks out of that match, that tag team turmoil match with a victory, will earn an opportunity to challenge Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler this Sunday at WrestleMania for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
It all happens streaming live on the WWE Network on Peacock. So here we go, Asuka and Ripley against Baszler and Jax, and Ripley still really not giving Asuka the time of day.
Oh, this is a brilliant strategy, Tom. I mean, yeah, make Asuka carry the heavy load, do all the work. I mean, Rhea Ripley, she's doing great so far.
Right now it's Asuka to start things off against Shayna Baszler. And Byron, we talked about composure for Asuka. Well, composure here against Baszler, the woman who knocked teeth out of Asuka's head last month.
I mean, this forced Asuka to really flip the switch. I mean, Asuka had to be at home for several months recovering, or several weeks rather, recovering from that injury from Shayna Baszler. So Asuka has a personal vendetta against the Queen of Spades.
You can see the aggression early on here from Asuka. Baszler and Asuka, no strangers to each other.
Shayna Baszler mocking the damage she's done to Asuka.
We saw Asuka turn it up a notch in a recent match on Raw against Baszler. One by her. Remember how she exposed the turnbuckle that exposed Steel to the face?
Watch this.
Of Baszler.
Asuka looking for revenge.
Asuka staring down Nia Jax with him. Joe, this is why so many in the WWE Universe believe the Asuka of old has returned.
Wait. Little miscommunication on the corner there.
Rhea Ripley, well, now she tags in Asuka.
When Ripley is good and ready.
Apparently so.
Asuka wanted the tag. Ripley decided to do things on her own time. Now a showdown here between two superstars familiar with each other from their time on NXT.
Indeed, promise Shayna Baszler has not forgotten about the misery, or the nightmare, if you will, that Rhea Ripley had brought to her life.
And Byron, you didn't talk about nightmares.
Well, look at this, huh?
Look at the power of Rhea Ripley. And a tag made Nia Jax.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Look at the smile all over the face of Rhea Ripley.
What I tell you earlier, Rhea Ripley is unafraid.
Two of the most dominant superstars in our women's division today. And look at Ripley and Jax go.
Ripley has taken. Oh, no,
whoa. Oh, my God. Trying to get Nia Jax off her feet.
Oh, you know Nia Jax wasn't having that.
The moxie of Ripley to go for it. Now tags in Asuka. Asuka obviously wasn't ready for the tag.
Well,
it's a number to that.
Well, Ripley was in a bit of trouble. She just is letting Asuka come back in and settle down the situation. Whoa.
Yeah, and now Asuka able to grab the arm.
Asuka trying to continue the onslaught, but
up on the shoulders. Think about the Samoan drop. Asuka able to double over Nia Jax.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Hanging octopus. Oh.
Middle of the ring and staring down Rhea Ripley as she does it, that being Asuka.
Oh my.
Just drilled by Jax.
Running into a brick wall.
Now the cover, shoulders down, and a kick out by Asuka. And Joe, if you're the other teams involved in the tag team turmoil match this Saturday at WrestleMania, you're watching arguably the most dominant force in the women's tag team division. Case in point. This is what Jax and Baszler have done for the better part of the last year amongst two women's tag team title reigns.
Absolutely they have, Tom. And to answer your question earlier, how these two women can work on the same page, I'll tell you, when you're facing women like Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, you best be a team because they will dismantle you on your own.
Well, another question to ask is, what is Drew McIntyre facing later on tonight with King Corbin? The last obstacle for McIntyre on his way to WrestleMania.
Shot right to the face, and now Asuka forcibly tags in Rhea Ripley. Baszler tags in as well.
Looks like Asuka had to. Rhea Ripley has to adjust on the fly. Oh, no.
Oh, there's Reginald. Trying to check on Nia Jax. And it's Baszler from behind to the left knee of Ripley.
I guess old Reggie paid dividends.
Hey, guys, this could be terrible for Ripley this close to a match at WrestleMania.
A vicious slide tackle.
This close to our announce desk.
Spine first into the barricade. Can Ripley and Asuka get back in it against the tag team champs? Welcome back to Monday Night Raw inside WWE Thunderdome. Right now, the women's tag team champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, in command of WrestleMania opponents, Rhea Ripley and the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. Ripley in a world of pain right now, courtesy of Baszler.
And make no doubt about it, there is also a message that Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are attempting to send.
Hold on,